Chapter 16 The Heart Method of Lao Zi's Cultivation and Revelation of Tao. Empty your mind of all thoughts and remain silent within. All things in the world rise and fall harmoniously. I see them returning to their source. Everything flourishes and then returns to its root. Returning to roots is to find peace. It is called returning to destiny. Returning to destiny is constancy, and knowing constancy is enlightenment. Not knowing constancy brings disaster. Knowing constancy brings tolerance. Tolerance brings impartiality. Impartiality brings wholeness, and wholeness brings heaven. Heaven leads to Tao, and Tao is everlasting. He who has Tao lives forever, even after his physical body dies. Revelation chapter 16. If you can unburden yourself from your ego and prejudice, with mind and body relaxed and tranquil, you will see clearly how everything in the world flourishes. Everything follows the cyclic law of nature, from life to death and vice versa. Although everything flourishes, yet each will return to its root, the first in the recurrent cycles of nature. Where does life come from? Once the cycle is complete, it will return to its point of origin, which will lead to a state of peaceful, serene tranquility, in harmony with the Tao. The whole complex process is termed return to destiny, meaning back to its original place, merge with the Tao as one. According to the law of nature, when the cycle of a life ends, it returns to whence it started. This is the truth of eternal immortality. It will never change. Everything comes from the Tao and returns to the Tao. Understanding the principles governing the law of nature, the Tao, and in turn, understanding how life comes about, is called clarity. Those who do not understand and follow the principle of the Tao tend to bring upon themselves problems and disasters. The Tao is boundless, having no beginning nor end. It evolves myriads of things and nourishes and treats them fairly on an equal ground. In this way, all lives are nourished by the Tao. Knowledge of this law of nature and understanding of how life comes about will lead us to an acceptance that encompasses everything. This acceptance and tolerance will lead us to an objective and impartial frame of mind. Once acceptance and tolerance are cultivated, actions that we take will be impartial and fair. We will then consider things from all angles with clear minds. When we are unbiased and consider things from all angles with clear minds, we will attain the divinity and oneness with nature. We will show no selfishness, but will shower universal love on all sentient beings. A good example is the sun. It unselfishly shines on earth, nourishing all the people, animals, and plants. Heaven, the sun, and the void is the Tao's tangible appearance. If a person's virtue can emulate the Father of Heaven, displaying selflessness and love to all sentient beings, he is said to have attained Tao. When a person has attained Tao, what he does benefits the world. His life will shine with the sun and the moon, and he will become immortal and eternal. When he dies, his physical body will disappear from the world. His life, wisdom, and virtue will live on forever.